All right, tenors and basses, welcome to rehearsal. As with last time we did this, you skip ahead in the video, pause it, go back, whatever you need to do to kind of feel comfortable and secure in these different passages. Today is a catch-up and catch-all, and I'm hoping that maybe we can combine tenor and bass sectionals today, and if you want to split up with these two separate videos, I've only got one video for you today, but I'm really hoping that we can work on aligning our sound a little bit, especially because there are more tenors than there are, or sorry, there are more basses than there are tenors. I'm hoping that we can create a little bit of an arc of support, kind of like the arch of, like if you've ever seen the St. Louis Arch, you know, in the middle, it's, you know, this thin kind of structure that's being held up by this very supportive, you know, kind of arching structure all the way around. And so I'm hoping that we can create that same kind of ethos so that those of you in tenor one world feel completely supported from the bottom up. And similarly, just like the arch, it needs the top to be elegantly folded over. I know nothing about what I'm talking about here, but just from visually looking at it, you know, it needs the top of the arch to be supported, and the bottom needs to be supported by a very elegantly kind of maneuvered top that's perfectly kind of formed so that it is one unit. And I'm hoping that we can work on creating that sound more and more as we go. Maybe we could do just some lip trills. One more. Whole step. Another whole step. And then I want us to do a little bit of weep, weep, weep this morning. So sit up nice and tall, or if you're standing, you know, just make sure you're in a good posture so that you have a good alignment of your sternum, so that there's a feeling that you can engage your whole chest cavity, neck cavity, and head cavity. And we're gonna use our hands as our vocal folds. We're gonna start all the way up here. Weep, 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 weep. Here we go, ready, and go, and. Doing weep, I'm going to interrupt us for just a second. Weep, 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 weep. It's this kind of a deep weep instead of a weep, 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 weep. We're getting the full resonance of the head. Try it one more time up here. Ready, and go. And weep, 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 weep. Molasses. One more. So we're trying to get the connection from up here to down here. This kind of chest voice down here to this voice. We're trying to make a smooth continuum through this middle register right here. And so today I want you to, if you can, stand in a circle, face each other, listen carefully across the circle, make eye contact, watch each other's faces so that we're really melding this sound that is as resonant as possible. I've heard it blooming the last few weeks. It's beautiful. I really want you to focus on continuing that tonight. All right. Let's get started at letter B of When Thunder Comes. Letter B. Measure 12. We're in canon here. The tenor's coming first. Let's go in text. The poor. Okay. So listen very carefully. Nice, full, resonant. Don't oversing. Tenors and 2 and here you go. Basses. Basses. 4, 1, 2. If you need to do any of that again, scroll back in the video. Let's keep going. Measure 19. We need to land on this chord together at 19. Take. Hold this chord, measure 19. Take, hold it, and take. All right, now let's put it together. Take up the drums. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2 and go. All right, I'm gonna identify our tenor divisi here. Tenor 2, 2 and go. Tenor 1. Weep, weep, weep. Same thing. Weep, 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 weep. That's the world we're in, okay? Here we go. 19 and 1. Take. 2 and go. Basses, this is a little tricky for us here. Listen to it. 2 and go. For civil rights. Try basses, ready, and 1. 2 and go. 3, 4. Go and play that again as many times as you need to. And we're gonna go back at 19 all together. 3 and 4 and 1. And 2 and 3. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and off. And here we 1 and bass. And 2, 3. And 2, 3. I'm sorry, I added a note in there. Bass 2, meek. Tenor, meek. Just tenors, 29. Ready? 2 1s go up. 1s just step up. Meek. Basses, 29 and 2, 3. Hold it until you can get that. Practice that interval if you need to. Go back and do any of that you need to. To think, petition, pray, and vote. Get that at 23. Go back and do anything that feels like it needs to tighten up a little bit. Then we've got some great stuff coming at 36. After letter E, page 6. How Harvey Milk turned hatred on its head. Let's try this together. 2 and 3. I've already said this, but there's no one person has the melody. Everybody takes the melody a little bit. So basses, how Harvey Milk we need you there to lead the melody, and tenors come from above. Oh, Harvey Milk. Okay, try it, and 2 and go. Okay, tenors. Try it, 2 and 3. Basses, go. All right, see how that feels? We're gonna move on a little bit. How Freedom Summer Soldiers, next page, 42 into 43. Okay, here we go, trying it together. How Freedom, and 2 and 3. Tenor 2s have kind of a darker color in this piece. Tenor 2s, let's just look at you, How Freedom Summers, 2 and 3. It's a dark color, it's the dark shade, it's low in the range. Soldiers face the dread. Okay, tenor 1s, 2 and 3. Okay, basses. You're same thing, dot. This interval comes up a lot. That's your one split here. How Freedom, and basses, and go. And 2 off. And can we do it together? 2 and 3 and up. Lock this chord, build it once. Ready, hold. Okay, we'll look at these chords when I come back a little bit. Okay, practice getting into that, practice getting out of that a little bit if you need to. All right, here we go, Thunder. This is a difficult moment, particularly because tenor 1s are coming in right up here. But sopranos just sang your 2 notes. Oh, tales of thunder. So tenor 1s, you got to go, yep, that's you. And then tenor 2s, that's the second note they sing, the dur of thunder. Thunder, thunder. Tenor 2s, repeat it with me. And thunder, ready, and go. And thunder, and ba-ba-dum-bum, thunder. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Then tenor 1s are here, and go, and thunder. Bum, bum, ba, dum, bum, thunder. Together, and thunder. 2 and 3 and 4 and thunder. Think of it with the groove, it helps. Maybe, hopefully. Sopranos. And. Okay, practice that a couple times. Basses, same thing with you, but you start together, that helps. Thunder, basses, 2s, and a thunder. Here you go again. Thunder, bass 1s. Thunder, and then together, basses. Thunder, bum, bum, ba-dum, thunder. Then, hold the first note, ready, thun, and thun. Then the next note. It's a really fun chord. Okay, spend a little bit of time with that as you need to, and then do it together a few times. Then our next chords. So you're starting here. This is the first note of the tenor 1s, is the last note of the tenor 2s from before. And then we're just walking it down, a third tenor 2s, and then basses. Hold your first chord. Again. And lots of basses. And thunder, bass 1s, thunder. Together. Thunder. thunder, alone, thunder, 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 tenors, thunder, thunder, still, 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 blah, blah, blah. You get where I'm going with that. Okay, together, and 1 and 2 and... All right, keep going. Tenors on your own, 48, 1 from, slowing, basses go. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like basses. This is a regal moment. Ringing a small bell. You're an open 5th chord. Ringing a small bell. This is a good bass moment, okay? Like ringing a small bell with tenors. Like ring. Okay? It's a very... I've just made a bunch of videos like this, so I'm a little loopy now. Here we go. This is letter G. Letter G. Let's keep on going here. And basses, we know our mission here. I hope we know our mission. And then tenors, you're joining the mission, but it starts with the basses. And no a million. This is where the full Aida solo, whatever, like big kind of Traviata, whatever you want, just woo, big, big, big. 2 and go. Tenors, here you go. And no basses. Basses. Tenors. Go, good luck. 2, 3. Basses. Can drown out fear. It's a full octave. Just like ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Same thing. Can drown out fear. Tenors, you're just stepping up. Tenor 1s. A million bells can drown out fear. You're just taking the can drown. Sorry, can drown. Anyway, seconds, you have the most difficult job because you got to get in the middle of these two. They got a big thing going, but you're creating a new chord with them, the B minor chord. So, a million bells can drown out fear. Tenor 2s, just sing that with me, can drown, and go. Can drown out fear. A million bells, tenor 2s only. A million bells can drown out fear. Feel that line together. Bells can drown out fear. Let's do it together. A million bells, tenors, basses come in. Tenors and H. A million bells. Hear your note. 2, 3. Every note is important. It's not just a note and a chord, it's a note and a melody, okay? That's what we need to remember there. Keeping going, skip back as much as you need to. This is discolored. So we're hearing from the sopranos and altos. Altos. Tenors, and then basses are just a third down. But the piano plays your note right before you sing it, okay? 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, try that again. This and ready and go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift. Tenors. Basses. You get the idea. And then tenors coming right back up. So you hear this chord in the piano. The drums and think and speak. Take up the drums and ready and 1. Falsetto as much as you need to and 1. Okay, then basses interrupt, so everybody's going. So you hear the pedal note. The drums, the sopranos give you take up the drums and speak. Tenors or basses just at 70 and 1. Take up the drums and speak. It's a great line there. So tenors bring us in and basses come in. This is 69 and 1. Take up the basses. Take and speak and 1. 1, 2, 3. The civil righteous are finished and ah. Tenors are walking it up. Okay? Go back as much as you need to. Work on this as much as you need to. All right. Next, we're going to go to time. There was a time. There was indeed a time. Here we go. So we're going to start with the oohs at the beginning. We haven't done these at all, but we're just going to read through them, see how you do, and we'll look at them together soon. Here we go. So we're oohing ooh instead of ooh, ooh. Make sure you feel that sound in your face and in your chest. Tenors and basses on the same note and 2, 3, 4. Change. Basses go down. Tenors, 2 tenors, basses, well together, tenors, and 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, off. We'll touch that a little bit later, go back if you want. Appareled in celestial light. Where we are, and then you're coming in. Every common sight to me did seem. Tenors and basses and 2 on text is fine. A 1 decrescendo off. 4, 1. Tenors get ready to throw a dart. Ready and go and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4, 1, 2, off. Those are big leaps. Of a dream, tenors, basses. Of a dream, of a dream, of a dream. Glory. 21. Ready and go and glory and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and lift. Sopranos and altos come in. You get your melody at 28. Here you go. Ready and da, 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 da. Beautiful. And 1, 2, lift. Da, da, da. We've done this a lot already. Go back if you need to. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 2, 3. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I know that this is a tricky section, so I encourage you to go back and keep working on it. But I am going to isolate the sunlight. I'm just right on sunlight at measure 36, page 10. Here we go. Sun and two and full sound and a sunshine. Basses and go. Basses here and go. You're with altos there. Basses. 2, 3, 4. Tenors, that's a gorgeous line at 40. Passed away all glory from thee. Anyway, it's like from Bridge Over Troubled Water when we were singing that beautiful ending of the phrase, I will lay me down. Same thing for you tenors. That's the idea, the color of the phrase. Very soft, very off the voice, as they say. Let's keep going. 46. 46, 2, and ready, and go, and hooing, 3, 4 tenors, and 3, no breath, basses, 2, 3, 4 tenors, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, sopranos, altos, tenors and basses. 2 and 3 and 4 and legato. And 4 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Remember that's really slow. 1, 2, lift. Okay, going on 61. Tenors, it's a vulnerable moment, throw a dart. Claw, claw, claw. Use the GL, it's throwing a dart with a halo around it. Ready, and go. And glory. Together, next measure. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Close to M. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, really slowly lift. Good. Go back where you need to. Check in, whatever needs to happen. And then we are going to move on to hold on, please. Hold on. All right, we've looked at some of this in another sectional. But I'm just going to review the opening and again keep going back as many times as you need to. Let's remember this opening rhythm at measure 10. Keep your hand on the gospel plow. Keep your hand on the plow. Keep your hand on the gospel plow. It's off. Da, 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 Try it. 2, 10. Go 1, sorry 2, I'll give your notes and 1. Sorry, no, let's do it on no. 2, ready, and go. And 1. Let's look at. All right, let's do the opening one more time. Remember, tenors going down at the end of the page. Keep your hand on the plow. Kind of like the opening of like an old, I don't know, an old Star Trek thing. I don't know, kind of thing like that. Anyway, measure 10, 3 and 4 and 1. And go. 3, 4, change 2, 3, 4, 1, and keep your hand on the plow. 2, 3 tenors, change, and 2, 3, 4. Go back to any of that you need to. Let's keep going with the verse. Nora, Nora, let me come in. Let's go on text. Nora, Nora. 1, 2. Legato. Don't oversing. Two, 3, 4, 1. Remember this part? And 1. Okay, go back and do any of that you need to do. We're going to keep going. This is measure 45. We're in 3-part split here. Okay, let's do this. 3 and 4 and 1. Let's do baritones. And ready and a go. Basses ready, bass 2s and 1. And tenors and go and 1. Okay, together. And here you go. Okay, next part. Tenors are stems down, not the top note, the bottom note, okay? Try it and then we'll break it down. Ready, 1, 2. Okay, tenors, whole 1, 2. This is 46, 1, 2. Off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, do that again if you need to. Basses, this is baritones, bass 1s. 1, 2. And do that again if you need to. Bass 2s. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, up. And 4, 1. Together. Hold. Ready, and. And. Then spinatos. And then you've got to hold on. This is like before. This is measure 151, 2, 3. Ready, and 1. Same as before. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Ready, go. Tenors. Basses. Okay, so let's just look at the tenor part here. Your stems down. Hold on, hold on. Then basses, you're answering. 1. Hold on, hold on. Okay, try it together. Hold. 1, 2. Tenors. Basses. And then we're in 3-part split here, and 1. That's kind of funky. Tenors, basic. Hold on, hold on. Bass 1s, baritones. Hold on, hold on. And then bass is climbing up. Hold on, hold on. Da da dum, da da da. Hold on. Together. 2, ready, and 1. Hold on. And then unison. Keep your hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, change. And 1, 2, 3, 4, lift. All right. We're going to skip ahead to, we're going to look at these big chords at the end, 133. So I want you to practice building them together. So bass 2s, just hold whole, baritones, hold these together. Then tenor 2s, then tenor 1s, and you're just gonna go no, 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 yeah, no, 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 that's tricky without the other parts there to hear the... We got some very jazzy chords here, okay? But I want to just go back to 133 again. Just practice getting into this chord. So 1, 2, and try it and hold. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Practice that together. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Keep your hand on the 2, 3, 4, change 2, 3. So if it's easier to practice just your own note, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold. It's the same note over and over, but once you can get those locked in, you're just on that same note until you get to the hold on or hold on bass 2s, and we'll work on some strategies to get that in tune. And then let's just finish this out. This is Keep Your Hand on the Plow, 139. 1, 2, ready, and keep your hand on the plow. 2, ready, and that's fun. You're holding these notes, and then you're moving at 145, and we're lifting, and then ready, and 2, 3, lift. 2, 3, lift. So I'm going to say for this last chord, tenor 2s, go up to tenor 1 if you can. We don't need double C's here, okay? So whole, basses, tenor 2, tenor 1, 148, ready, hold. Listen to the next chord, you're all stepping up. Ready, and 2, 3, lift, hear your note. Ready, and there we go. Choose what in this you want to go back to, what you feel like you need to spend some more time with. and or any of the other pieces that we've done today. Thank you so much for your incredibly hard work. I'm so excited to be back with you. I'm excited to hear the sound that we're building together. It's already blooming in such a beautiful way, but I'm excited to see that very soon, and I will see you next week.